Hello.
Yes, is this Jonathan Robertson?
This is I. Yep.
Yes, this is Deborah Wilson with the Denton Clerks office.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Talking to Barbara this morning about your case.
Yes.
I had my supervisor check, and everything on our end is correct. So I don't know where they're getting their information from.
You mean they being to Canada?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I don't know either. I kind of suspected that they put the information in instead of it just being directly from the NCIC system, because like they do share our information, but I'm looking at the code and I'm like, that I know that there's one thing to say, like on your end it says attempt to commit theft, which is not. Is there a way to correct that where you can add the theft of service on to the computerized version?
I don't understand what you mean.
Well, okay. I pled no contest to attempt to commit theft of service under $20. And for some reason, it's bouncing back and forth as far as the computer system. It says attempt to commit theft over or under $50, and like that's it should be theft of service. The exact thing I was charged with. I don't know if it's just.
Ours does say attempt to commit theft of service.
Huh. Okay. Barbara said that in one part they filed under that, but in yeah.
But now when they lowered it to Class C, it just says attempt to commit theft under 50 and under.
Yeah, and on my paperwork it says that too. I think this is what happened. On one of those on one of those documents, what did I just do with that file? I just had it like a couple seconds ago, but on one of those files, it says, it's one I signed, it says attempt to commit theft under $50, and then right under the word theft, the prosecutor wrote in of service in small writing. Do you have any of those type of files before you, or that you can access?
Well, I mean, it's the code that we have to use.
Mm-hmm. And the code is the code should be 31.04, correct, on this one. Not.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, it definitely is not theft, because I didn't steal anything. And what they were proposing. What's your name again? I'm sorry. I remember Barbara. Debbie, if you believe it or not, what the prosecutor was proposing was that because I was returning stuff to Walmart, I wasted $20 or less of Walmart's time, and that's the reason why I was charged with that. And so, it's like it was the silliest, most ridiculous thing I've even heard back then. But for the cost of greed, I sat there and I signed off my life for that. So the code should be, exactly what it is. Okay, theft, like theft. You steal something, 31.03. Theft of service, 31.04. And anywhere in that computer system, it should never ever say attempt to commit theft, because I didn't steal anything. I actually was the one who got robbed in the end. So I'm hoping that there's some way that you guys can change that to what it should be by going through the files and seeing that I didn't plead to theft, I pled to theft of service. Because everything in the paperwork shows, everything. There's not a single file in there that shows theft. Even the one that almost looks like it does, in small writing underneath theft, it's of service. She should have put it in bigger writing or something, but I think I got a bad feeling that was what was entered in the computer. When they saw that, they didn't see the small underwriting. They just saw the theft, and because that's the only one too, the only other document that has 50 instead of 20, because if it's a Class C misdemeanor, it should have been a 20 anyway, because it all codifies right? Because 20 and under is Class C. So so somehow, some way, two things got totally messed up. The amount, which don't get me wrong, I still to this day don't take pride in just because it's 20 or 50 or even 10. It's all bogus. But in the sake of everything being right, if it's a Class C, it should be 20, under 20, and then it's theft of services. or service or whatever they call it in Texas.
Well, I'll talk to my supervisor and let her know what you said, and I'll get back to you.
Sounds good, Debbie. All right, thank you. Bye.
All right, all right.